Hello and welcome to the first Wildcat Watch of the year. I'm Kelly Pelletier. This past weekend, Baker University hosted its annual family weekend. Wildcat Watch's Nico Taylor met up with families to talk about their weekend plans.
I went around this family weekend asking families and students what plans they have for the weekend.
We came into town for the football game. We'll be visiting the sorority and then having dinner with my daughter this evening.
Come here, watch the game, have a good time.
Eat dinner together. I'm going to have them pay for my food.
As a family, we just chill, just do our thing and just have a good time.
I then asked students and families what their favorite part of the weekend is.
Definitely the football game. Football game is pretty fun to watch.
Spending all my gracious time with my family. I value it a lot.
Oh, the football game, for sure, yeah.
Not the chocolate chip cookies that I brought you.
Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Nico Taylor.
Baker's pet policy keeps student storms from going to the dogs. Wildcat Watch's Robert Dowdy has more about BU's campus pet policy.
Baker University Housing has a strict campus-wide no pets allowed policy.
I think it's pretty fair. If they had let any pet come in, it would get very messy very quick. And it would just be a hassle for all the RAs, especially the RAs. But they do allow you to have fish. So I have a fish. He's named Bob. He's a little beta. So, I mean, it's fair. I mean, that's the fairest way to say it.
However, like with any policy, there's always an example of a famous rule breaker.
It has been a case that I've known of a dog being in the dorms. Last year, he actually one of the guys had a puppy, yeah, he just managed to get it to where it would stay quiet during the day when he was gone, and I had it there. I mean, there's no other way to say it. He fed it in the room and took it out every once in a while to let it go to the bathroom.
This has been Robert Dowdy, reporting for the Wildcat Watch.
Rice Auditorium has been undergoing a much-needed renovation the past couple of months. Wildcat Watch's Barry Baker gives us an inside scoop of the updates.
Rice Auditorium has been undergoing a renovation that started in late July and will finally be done next week. Tom Hyman, one of the theater directors, gives us some inside scoop on what to look forward to.
New seats all around, new paint job. We've moved the production booth from the back left corner to closer to the stage and center, so where it belongs. Then we've taken, we're getting a brand new state-of-the-art light board instead of one that uses a floppy disk for a backup. Then we've added flexibility to the seating as well. The front 100 seats, we'll be able to take them out and put a thrust onto the stage and actually have the seats on the side point in so that the audience is looking at the stage from all three sides.
Improvement that Tom is looking forward to is the stage now is fully flat.
One of the big problems we used to have in Rice is the old footlights in the stage floor created an uneven floor. So from the stage coming out to the front, it would rise up almost 1.5 inches over to about a foot. It's caused damage to pianos in the past and those sort of things. All those footlights have been torn out and it's flat across there now. And also in that front part of the stage, we have 3 trap doors in there so people can pop up out of that anytime we want as well.
I'm as excited for the renovation because she says it will be better for the students.
Well, the sound in there will be a lot better for our productions, for our bands, for our choirs, for everything. So that's a major thing, and it's a better experience for all of our students, along with not only the new building, but we've got now a state-of-the-art sound board and a brand new light board. So it's better for our students.
The theater community is eagerly looking forward to seeing the finished product. Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Barry Baker.
Rice will host its first event on October 10th at 7:30. The Baker Symphonic Winds and Jazz Band will perform. When people hear the word pre-med, one might think of a biology or chemistry major. Senior Meg Detweiler, however, applied early admission to KU Med as a Spanish major. Here's an inside look into her life as a student.
Senior Meg Detweiler was accepted early admission into KU Med and is unlike most students in her area of study.
I'm a Spanish major, but I'm also pre-med, which some people think is kind of odd, but I really want to do medical missions in Latin America, so I want to use my Spanish skills in the medical field.
Detweiler already has a career goal in mind.
My ultimate career goal is to practice medicine in Latin America and to do so with a missions focus.
Biology professor Dr. Darcy Russell shared Detweiler's motivation.
She's motivated, I think, by a strong desire to help others. So I believe she has a servant heart, and I think that if you're going to be a physician, that's the kind of heart that you need to have.
Dr. Russell explained how Detweiler's preparation for the MCAT differed from other students who have taken the test.
Interesting difference is that Meg actually took the MCAT before she took physics or organic chemistry. So she basically had to go and self-teach those two subjects to herself prior to taking the MCAT. And so she did a lot more work by herself than a lot of students do.
Detweiler shared a hobby that helps her to unwind and handle stress positively.
Running is like probably my #1 stress reliever, and also it keeps me healthy, so it's kind of like a win-win there. And then I also am really involved in my church here in Baldwin, so I spend a lot of time doing activities there.
Dr. Russell gave advice for students when it comes to prioritizing.
If you're going for that big career, you have to prioritize the study time. You just do. But not over your faith, your family, your health. Those things are lifelong essentials.
I'm Abby Brockman reporting for the Wildcat Watch.
October is a busy month on Baker's campus as sororities focus their attention to philanthropic events. Alpha Chi Omega will kick off the events with Domestic Violence Awareness Week, October 16th through the 20th, followed by Zeta Tau Alpha with Think Pink Week supporting breast cancer awareness starting October 23rd through the 27th. To end the month, Body Image 3D Week for Delta Delta Delta, which will begin October 23rd and finish on the 26th. To keep up with all the extracurriculars and fun ways to give back, be sure to check your Baker email and the flyers posted around campus. For this week's Baker Beat, Wildcat Watch's Annie Hansen went around campus asking students just what exactly is the big deal with pumpkin spice.
Hey guys, it's Annie Hansen for the first Wildcat Watch of the year. It's a little gloomy outside today, so I went to the Union to find out just exactly what the hype is about pumpkin spice.
It's good.
Do you do pumpkin spice coffee?
No.
No? Do you do pumpkin spice what?
I like pumpkin spice muffins.
Oh.
Like, they're good.
I didn't know there were muffins. Anything else?
No.
All right, Thomas, Irick, what is the deal with pumpkin spice? What do you think about it?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm not a huge coffee drinker, so I can't say a whole lot about it. I'm guessing that with the huge craze that's about it, it's got to be probably pretty good. If I ever do start drinking coffee, I might try it out and see what it's all about.
I typically drink more like chocolate mocha or vanilla.
Are you like an eggnog?
I love eggnog.
But not pumpkin spice.
I like pumpkin spice. It's just not top pick.
You're not gonna tweet about it?
Not gonna tweet about it. Not gonna Insta post.
I've never had it before. Heard good things though.
Are you gonna give it a try?
Yes, because of you. Yes.
All right, Bailey, how do you feel about pumpkin spice?
I freaking love it.
Do you love this season?
I love it. And I love the rain. It's awesome.
So it's still a little gloomy out, but I did find out what exactly the hype is, and it kind of looks like maybe pumpkin spice isn't as popular as we thought it was on Baker's campus.
Thanks for tuning in to the first show of the year. I'm Kelly Peltier. See you all next week.